Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. CME. My name is Simka, or Joy, or Makese. I don't know how to say it yet. I don't know, it doesn't matter. The point is, it's gonna be one of my new names because you know what? I got a lot of names because hallelujah. I just looked up my name in different languages, that's all it is. Anyways, so hi everybody, welcome back. I'm excited to be back here. So we're back with another testimony. I know I be sharing testimonies a lot, but this is what it is right now because it's been an interesting few seasons. Let me see that. Okay, so today's video is gonna be about how Tata Nzambe helped me heal and let go of my family for the sake of his kingdom, because they took the mark and they're going to hell and there is nothing that I could do about it. So I guess let's start at the beginning. So just some background on this whole situation. So my family has been kind of lukewarm, you know. They're Christians, so I don't really blame them. It's not really a bad thing to be a lukewarm Christian. That's a controversial opinion, but you know what? It is what it is. Let's move on. Okay. So, yeah, so they were kind of lukewarm, and then when I started getting all rah, you know, like I started doing my head covering, and I really changed a lot. I began to see that we were moving in very different directions. If I start crying, guys, please forgive me because it's not easy. Anyways, so my family they are comfortable where they were, you know what I mean? Like very comfortable going to church on Sunday, comfortable in that like all of their needs were taken care of, you know, aside from like minor things. They were doing good, right? So I didn't see that same hunger and thirst in them that I knew was necessary to be able to pursue a real relationship with Tata Nzambe. So I really was hoping that things would change, but unfortunately sometimes the way you see things are exactly the way that they are, and it was what it was, you know. They didn't really want to give up their lives, and it's necessary to being on this journey with Tata Nzambe. So yeah, that was kind of really frustrating for me. I tried arguing with them a lot. Well, I was arguing with them a lot, you know, at the time, because I was like, I don't want to celebrate any birthdays. I don't want to do any of this. You know, like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And because, yeah, it was challenging. Let me just say that. But I mean, I wasn't like, it was difficult, okay? It was difficult. I'm not perfect by any means. So yeah, when I was still a Christian, I had a dream, and in the dream I saw my father and my sister and we were dealing with a spirit, and I was like, fantastic, this means they might be saved too, you know. I saw my 2 other family members. They weren't in the dream, so I figured, okay, well, at least I'll have someone. And then so yeah, I think even from when I was young, I just remember feeling like it was like at times I would feel like my dad's gonna die. Like, what if my dad dies? And like, it used to have me like in tears, and I never understood why like I had this like all this fear about it, because I was like, he's still here, like what's going on, you know? But I think now I understand it to mean that he had the bloodline, you know, he had that Bantu heritage, so he could have been saved. And that's why it was so much more of a loss, because there's, you know, people from all races, like, they're going to hell, right? But his people who are offered life, when they go to hell, it's even worse, because they could have, you know. But I mean, like, there's predestination, so even that's not really all that true. But anyways, so yeah, and then so like I was saying, their hearts were really cold, and things were really hard for me. My mother was the first one to take the mark, because she is a healthcare worker. I think I knew even from when I moved back home in September of last year, that I knew about her, you know. I just had this sinking feeling that, like, she wasn't gonna change. And so when she was the first one to take the mark, I kept asking and like praying that there would be a way out, that it wasn't the Bible, maybe like there was something missing, maybe things weren't as clear as, you know. I just wanted to believe that she could still be saved. But no. No. And so that was in January of 2020, and then after that, the next person to go was a few months after that, my father took it, because he works in the food industry. So, you know, they were all doing it at the workplace to get everybody to get like herd immunity. So he took it next. And again, like I said, I was kind of expecting it, and I think from January until now, I've just been quietly grieving them. My mom's was the hardest, because I remember, like, because she was the first, I would look at her in the face, and she would wanted to talk to me about it, and not about it, like just in general, just talk to me, and I couldn't, because every time I looked at her I started to cry. And sorry guys, sorry. So yeah, I started to cry, and so all praise to the Most High, because he led me into a fast in late January, probably like the last week of January. Sorry guys, I'm just slobbering all over the camera. So he led me into a fast. It was an Esther fast. It was 3 days. He said, do it, because I literally was not functioning. Like, I was crying all the time. He was like, even though I knew it was the end times, when it actually started to hit me with my family taking the mark, I was shook. I was like, bro, this is Bible prophecy coming to life. Ew. And then, so yeah, so it kept happening. And so I went into a 3-day fast, and during this 3-day fast, I think I'm kind of a crybaby. I think I am, you know, like in quiet, in private. But yeah, that whole 3-day fast, I just grieved. I grieved. So yeah, like over time, I became used to the fact that they were not gonna go with me. This was gonna be a solo journey, because yeah. And then so my parents were gone, and then my siblings. My brother, I think he took it, what was this, last month? I think he might have taken it in May or April. And sorry guys, let me just give me a second. Right, so as I was saying, my brother took it in March or April, and at that point I felt like powerless. I felt powerless. So I remember, like, I think I found out the day of his vaccine appointment, and or no, a few days before, and I was like crying out to the Most High, asking him to really just save him, please save him. But I knew that his heart was cold. I knew that he would not turn. He had really fully embraced the world, and we had tried to have conversations about it, but I realized, like, all this conversation is in vain, because he has not been chosen. And there is nothing I can do to make him be chosen, because his heart it's not turning towards the Most High. So I took his really hard. I'm sorry guys, this is kind of hard to talk about. Right, so I took his him taking the mark kind of hard. And I remember, like, I was crying so hard at work that, like, I had to go to the bathroom and cry. And, like, it was bad. Like, I was, like, really sobbing. Like, but you know, I think I had a dream, and I had a vision, and in it I saw that, like, I was for sure safe. But I saw that my family wasn't, and I guess, like, I thought I could still fast and pray them into salvation, but it was not. They were not chosen. So I said, okay, you know. I've just been grieving really hard for the last few months, specifically in the last few weeks. So yeah, and then I thought, okay, well, that's 3 down, 1 to go. Hopefully this one won't turn out like the rest. Sorry, guys. Hopefully this won't turn out like the rest, because this was my youngest sibling, and I love her so much, but a few days ago she took the Mark II. So my whole family has taken it, and they are all going to perish. But I still choose Tata Nzambe, and I'm grateful that he woke me up, because he easily could have left me. He easily could have said, I don't want you either. And I would have had no choice but to say okay. You know, or I wouldn't have said okay. I would have just continued living my carnal life. But yeah, so I had a conversation with my dad a few months ago, and he said to me, he'd asked me like who I considered my family to be. And I knew my heart position had changed when it took me a moment, and I said, oh, I told him what, honestly, I told him like, oh, it's you guys, of course. But in my heart, I knew it's those that love my Father. It's those that do the will of my Father. It's those who love and serve Tata Nzambe, those who keep his commands. And so that's my family now. And a few days ago, I remember saying to one of my sisters, I said, if I don't let them go, I'm gonna go to hell with them. And it's kind of an interesting position to be in, where you still see them functioning in life as though everything is normal, while having the knowledge of the fact that their salvation has been obliterated. Look at me using big words. I shouldn't have done that. Anyways, so to whoever needed to hear this, you're not alone. It's I think it's day 2 now since my sister took the Mark. And Tata Nzambe has been good, because I could be feeling this heaviness, this pain a lot more strongly than I am right now. And I'm good, you know, like I know that he will heal me and comfort me through this, and we're gonna keep moving forward, because it's very much as simple as letting the dead bury the dead. Like, am I gonna sit here holding hands and crying over dead people? Not for long, at least. But no, I have to let them go. I think that this is what it means to really lay down your life. You lay down the people in your life. You don't lay down your desires, your hope, all that stuff, you know? and your fears and your dreams of yourself, and you go and pursue after Tata Nzambe. And, you know, even in spite of all of this, this is not going to stop me from pursuing him. This is not going to stop me from doing his work, because it's go time now, okay? It's go time now. And he's got you. He's got you for real. Like, for real, he really does have you. If you're Bana Congo, Bana Betu, then even if your family perishes, you have to keep going. You have to keep moving forward, because there is no other option but to keep on going. Those who endure to the end will gain salvation. It's those who get saved. It's not the people who get sidetracked by their family or their life, or, you know, it's not the people who live in fear. It's the people who trust in the Most High, and Tata Nzambe, and Yakongo, Akongo, above all things, and above all, everything else. So, he will get you through this. If that means he's gonna lead you into a fast so you can grieve, then go through it, you know? But the less you resist it, the more time you have to do his work. So, there's a time for everything. There's a time to grieve. There's a time to mourn. There's a time to rest. There's a time to laugh. There's a time to play. There's a time for all things. So, the season of mourning is almost up for me. That he will take care of those whom he loves. And he will strengthen us, so that when things really start popping off, because they haven't started popping off, but when they do, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. So yeah, love you guys. I love you guys so much. Tata Nzambe loves you more. And if you need a prayer, let me know. I will send some prayers up to Tata Nzambe for you. Walk in obedience, walk in love, walk in the faith that he has given us. And yeah, be in peace, be at peace, and be strengthened by the hope that is found in him. And Tata Nzambe, our everything, our Father, our champion, our forerunner, our gladiator. Oh my gosh, he's so great. He's so great. So, there may be pain in the night, but joy comes in the morning. Oh, there may be pain in the night, but joy comes in the morning. So yeah, guys, love you guys. He will strengthen you all. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at this rolled up piece of paper so I don't cry some more. Anyways, okay, I'm done. Let me let you guys go. Anyways, be blessed. Okay, bye guys, see you soon.